2022 season. And today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Seahawks and the reigning AFC champs, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Buying time to his left, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. From the 45 on 2nd down, Wilson is going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Gerald Everett, 55 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board here first in the season opener. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 40. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack was by Isaiah Oliver from his cornerback position. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him. He's got it at the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On 1st down, it's Carson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Early on in the game, 1st quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. He'll return it from the 6. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Throwing is Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. Hasn't been a great first half for this defense. Surrendered quite a few points. We'll see if they can stop the bleeding. On 1st down, Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now a throw here to his running back. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Chiefs are going to come into the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Let's go. Do this. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. To try again after the sack, Wilson. Throw left side, complete. That's Carson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The kick by Bass is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a nice kick. Well, thanks to their punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with the offense pinned back against their own end zone. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now.
Oh, what a juke into space. There he goes left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Deke. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the third quarter. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Carson running right through him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the third quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Wilson. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So possession goes over here on the punt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete here.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. And the Seahawks on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now here's Michael Dixon, standing just about on his own goal line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Touchdown, Seahawks. Gerald Everett already is. A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim fourth quarter lead. They'll run on first down. Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. They'll find Everett there, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now a dump off here complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. And this will go to Carson out wide. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now Wilson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. His pass caught at the 4. And he is out of bounds here. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the KC crowd can make it very tough. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Taken in by Pascal out left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. From From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Here's Wilson to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason